Hey guys, welcome to the first ever Tandem Talks. This is a pilot episode where we're going to show you my car and tell you a little bit about me. So my name is Tristan. This is my Turbo LS swapped IS 300, and let's get into it. Roll the intro. What's up guys, my name is Tristan Vitoto. I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I'm 27 years old. I started drifting in 2022 and really went hard in my 2023 season, and I've been drifting every year since. So what got me into drifting? I guess I've been watching a lot of different people. Taylor Ray, Chelsea Denofa, Vaughn Gittin Jr., all the big stars for a long time. Adam LZ probably really got my mind set on it. But I think I've always loved drifting and to do with automotive for a long time. Where do I see myself going in drifting? I would like to dabble in competition drifting, maybe try to get a license in drifting. That'd be really cool. But if I stay casual forever, that'd be fine with me too. Do I have a favorite driver? Favorite driver, probably have two. Probably Chelsea Denofa and Taylor Ray. And if I could drive with anybody, I don't think I could handle riding with tandeming with Chelsea Denofa, but I think Taylor Ray would be someone I would love to tandem with. I think he's a really cool guy. If I could pick a brand to work with, I'd probably pick a tire sponsor like Full Way or something. I really like their tires, or Falcons. If you see this video, holler at me. I would love some more. Love these tires. The Zenus. Is that what they're called? The Zenus? Yeah, the Zenus. These are sick tires. So if I could work with any brand, it would be Falcon tires. All right, so let's get into the car. You come a little closer. Get the engine bay photo. So this is my 2001 Lexus IS 300. It has a 5.3 out of a truck in it. It's a 66 millimeter turbo, made it to an AR5 out of a Polaris Slingshot or a Chevy Colorado. You get all the coils, oil cooler, a power steering cooler, radiator, all up front, intercooler. It's homemade turbo kit. It's on E85. It's making about 400 horsepower on the dyno. Made 400 horsepower, and it makes about 500 foot-pounds of torque. Has a 15-gallon fuel cell in the rear. And this thing rips. 5-speed. We have the Chase Base Hydro. We have a Wisefab angle kit on it. NRG quick release and NRG seat with a grip royal wheel. And that's pretty much it. It has teen coilovers on it, which they're okay. So the coolest model of my car, in my opinion, is probably my e-brake. So I have a Chase Base Hydro in there with the Chase Base adapter kit. Love it. I mean, you literally just have this big drift lever in your car, and it's just, come on. Wrong lever, Kronk. I live by that. I just pull levers. So the sketchiest mod that's been done in my car, or fix that's been done, which one should I name? Really, that's one of the questions I ask people. It's going to be, what's the sketchiest fix or mod? Right now, there's RTV holding the back of my water pump together. So it's probably the sketchiest and iffiest, but probably too many to name. I have been dailying my drift car. It is set up to daily, so if it doesn't blow up, I'm gonna go home and probably drive it some more. I drive it pretty often, but yeah, I didn't just sit around. What's one piece of advice I would give to a beginner? One piece of advice I'd give to a beginning driver. Stay with it. Probably it. Stay with it. Find some friends in the community. Everybody started where you're starting at, so just keep with it. You are the next generation of drifters, so stick with it. A common mistake for beginners. Common mistake. setting too high of expectations. That's a big mistake right there, because then you're gonna be disappointed. You go to your event and don't do what we set out to do, being disappointed. So don't come out here with high expectations. You're gonna just blow everybody out the water. It's not really a competition like that. It's just to have fun. So don't set high expectations and leave disappointed. Just set reasonable expectation, and then have fun and leave happy that you tried. So if your car's still working when you leave, you probably had a fun time. What do I think of this track? I think this track is the best track in the United States, maybe in the world, just because the way it makes me feel and the people that I surround myself with at this track couldn't make me any happier. So this is where I want to spend every waking moment. I said that over and over again, but this is it. So this track, 1 out of 10 is a million. And a piece of advice or a recommendation for people coming to this track for the first time. People come to this track for the first time, what they should know: everybody's like family here. You're probably not going to find someone you dislike at this track. So everybody's family. They're going to have the same issues. They're going to ask you for parts. You go ask them for parts. It's really one big family here. So yeah, it's a good time. So what's next for my car, the next part of the build? Really, I need to upgrade my coolant system. My coolant system is kind of lacking. I get hot every couple laps and I have to come cool down. So more seat time, more better. What event am I targeting next? My next event is going to be hopefully the next CAMS event. So that'd be really sick. So would love to hit 2026 in drifting just like I hit 2023. So just make every event I possibly can. Would be sick. So every event is every event I'm trying to target. So I want to shout out my fiance Dawn. Thank you for putting up with all my crap and letting me, being a part of my drifting journey. And if you guys want to follow me on Blood, Sweat, and Tires, or I also have my Instagram, it's del_slow_life. You can check me on Facebook, Tristan Alexander on Facebook. I also have a business page called My Hobby Garage, and hopefully you guys will hear about them more soon. Yeah. This Tandem Talk series, this is just a pilot episode, so it's gonna be a little rocky, I get it, but gotta put some content out there so you guys know what I'm about. This whole series is gonna be sponsored by My Hobby Garage. It's where all your hobbies should start at. So we have a lot of things coming, a lot of automotive things, like audio and lighting, really cool stuff. If you haven't checked it out, myhobbygarage.shop. That's gonna be sponsoring all of the Tandem Talk episodes. So we'll see how that fits in. All right, guys, that was the pilot episode for Tandem Talks. Very weird. I'm supposed to be interviewing other people, but there's no other people to interview right now, so might as well make the pilot episode for Tandem Talks. Be on the lookout for this series coming next year when we go to events and we start interviewing grassroots drift drivers and getting to know more about their builds and their lives and how they got started, and bringing them into light. So these guys are working hard. They really work hard for this sport, and I want to make sure they get seen. So thank you guys again for watching Blood, Sweat, and Tires. This was Tandem Talks, and check us out next year. Peace.